Hello everyone, welcome back to Paperbacks and Ponytails. I'm Katie, and today we are going to be making a watercolor and stamp bookmark. So I wanted to create this for all the books I was going to read in 2022, but I realized that this book stamp that I ordered from Etsy is quite large. So I'm only going to be using this for my all-time favorite books. So I have plenty of room on the back as well, but I'm only going to be creating on the front. So right here, I decided to outline it first, just to make sure I had the measurements correct. So I made the shelves 1/4 inch thick, and then I had 2 inches in between each shelves. So that's where I'm marking each side right here with my awesome cutting board, because it was the only measuring tool that I had with me. So I just used it in pencil. That way I could erase later, but I realized I didn't have to after I was done, and I don't think my eraser would have worked. So here I'm measuring to make sure that my books fit in between each little shelf. And I realized that the top is a little bit smaller, but it still turned out really cute. So like 3 shelves are the same size and the top shelf is a little bit smaller, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to make a line across. I actually made lines, dots on both sides. That way I could line it up and my lines would be as straight as possible. All right, now that we have our outline all lined up, I can go ahead and use my watercolors. This is my absolute favorite set of watercolors. It is the Gansai Tambi watercolors, and they are so pigmented. I absolutely love them. So I decided to start with like a wash. So I did a very, very light on the brown. So I added more water instead of color. That way the shelves would be nice and light, and that way the books would show up on top of this nice light color. So it kind of ended up being like maybe like a light oak color maybe, or a beechwood. So it turned out really, really cute. And now we have our bookmark all colored in for our pretty book nook, book corner. So I'm going to use this book stamp that I got from Etsy. I will link down in the description box all the supplies that I use, so that way if you see something that you like, you can find it easier through the links that I put down in the description box. So I'm using StazOn. It's one of the best inks out there. It's completely permanent. It doesn't smear. I absolutely love this ink. So I'm just going to add a couple of these adorable books. Sorry if my head gets in the way. I realized that I had to have my head over my bookmark. That way I could align them up really, really straight. So that way I wouldn't have to go in and try to fix it. So this bookmark is so cute. I actually found this stamp set from another journaler on YouTube. I'm sorry I can't remember who used the stamp set, but I'm so glad that I found it, as now it's like my favorite stamp that I own now. And then I left room around the books on some of them, so I could add in a couple of different other stamps later on, as you will see. So here I'm actually putting my paper down first. I got a little off camera at this moment, but I'm putting half my stamp on the paper and then half my stamp on the bookmark. And that way I can put only 2 books instead of all 4. So that's a handy tip for someone who doesn't want like all 4 books, and you can actually use your paper. So here I'm going to do that again. I'm going to just use the 2 biggest ones. Sorry about my head getting in the way again. And then, so the stamp will be half on the paper and half out. And you can use that paper if you want to and use it in another project. And then I'm doing it sideways now this time, and I'm going to go ahead and do a flat stack, but a shorter stack, so I could put something on top of the books. And there we go. So I thought it turned out really cute. There are some spaces that need to get fixed, so I just used a Micron pen because it's permanent ink, and I used my little handy ruler and drew in the lines. I used a 01 size, which was actually perfect. It matched the stamp really perfect, and the line wasn't really thick or anything. So I just fixed some of the lines that didn't quite print out nicely. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and add in some of the extra fun stamps that I have. So I decided to add a cat to my bookcase, even though I don't have a cat, but they're cute and fun. My mom's allergic, so that's why we don't have one. So I decided to put this cute little lying cat. He's lying down, and I'm going to put him right at the top of my cute book stack. I think he'll look really cute up there. And I kind of put him a little bit lower, like not right at the top, because you want to make it look like he's actually lying on top of the books instead of kind of floating in the air. So then I'm going to add a couple of plants. I decided to use a cactus plant and kind of like a climbing plant. I couldn't open the package. I'm struggling at this point. But I decided, yes, to use the cactus, a climbing plant, and then kind of like a, I don't know what kind of plant it is. It's like a eucalyptus or something. I can't really tell what plant it is. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, and there's a lot of plant stamps that I have now. All these stamps that I use today are brand new to me, so I was so excited to try as many as I could today. So I grabbed a whole bunch. Alright, so I decided to use this cute climbing plant. Not exactly sure. I think it's called like a wandering Jew or something, or that was the old name for it. I don't know. I can't remember. And so I'm just going to lie it here. Again, my head gets in the way. But I love how it dangles down. I think it's really cute, and it doesn't cover up the books a lot, so that way you can still see your book titles. Then in the center here, this is the plant I didn't know what it was. So it could be a rubber tree plant, actually. I'm not sure, like some kind of tropical plant. But I thought it would look adorable there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my cactus down at the bottom. I could have just left it with just the cat at the bottom, but I think it'll look really cute with the little cactus. I decided to use colored pencils, so here I'm using my Prismacolors. And just going to go ahead and color in just the plants for right now. I'm not going to color in the books. I'll probably do that at a later time after I write the titles. But for now, I'm going to do this. And then once I'm done like filling out this side, and then maybe I will do the other side as well, I'm going to actually laminate this after I'm done writing it. That way it's not going to rip, and hopefully I can keep it for a very long time. Unless I lose it. Sometimes I've lost bookmarks before, I'm sure. But I think it looks really, really cute. It turned out so adorable. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video down below. This is my new journal for 2022, hopefully. But I'm going to be using it for all of my fun book planning, and I'm going to do some fun video setups for this as well. So I was just showing you what the bookmark looked on the inside. I think it turned out so cute. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.